We never know what lies in our future. We can try to plan our day out and plan our week out. And God, He is the one who has the ultimate plan. He can change those plans at any time. He could set you on a different course in life at any time. So one day I'm working on my job. Everything seems fine. I go through the warehouse to grab some extra supplies, and you have to go through this gate, and it comes down like a garage gate. And when I walked through the opening of this gate, it came down on my head, and it changed my whole trajectory of life. Since then, I've been going to doctor's appointments. I've been having a CAT scan. I've had MRIs and MRAs, physical therapy, acupuncture, and now I have to see an eye doctor because of the strain on my eyes. It caused damage to my brain, where fluid was building up in my brain. So they say it's not at any dangerous point, but it needs to be monitored. So one day everything is cozy, everything is fine, I'm doing my job, and then the next moment I'm going through all these procedures, and I haven't been working while I've been going through these procedures. So we can never really fully plan our life out. We can go into the job, we don't know what's going to happen on the job, we don't know what's going to happen on the highway, we don't know what's going to happen from moment to moment, but we think we do. We think, oh, I'm just going to go here and I'm just going to do this thing and that thing, and we don't know that something unexpected could occur that could change your whole trajectory of life. So that is just to say that God is in control. God is taking care of me through this situation, but it has been pretty scary at times, because it's like now I have these ongoing medical procedures, whereas I never had these things before. And so I have to just know that there is something out of it, a message out of it, a blessing out of it, a lesson out of it, to learn from. So just know that we can never gauge from day to day just how our life is going to go. I'm dealing with headaches when I was someone who never really got headaches. I could go years without having headaches. It's something I didn't have. And now I'm having headaches every day and having to take something for them. But I've been praying, and I've been seeking God to deliver me and to make sure that I'm recovered from all of this. But it's like, geez, you really cannot plan your life. You think you are in control. You think, oh, well, I know what happens when this happens, and I know what happens when that happens. You think you know how things are going to go, only to find out differently, only to learn that God has other plans. And maybe this time was to give me some rest, because I was working really hard. It was a very demanding job, merchandising job. And so maybe God said, oh, you need some rest. You've been working real hard. You haven't really taken a break. You need some rest. And so I just have to leave everything in God's hand, because He's taking care of me through this situation. But I just say all that just to say, sometimes when God shakes up your life, it's not to punish you. It's not, sometimes this is how God gives you rest. I've been reading Psalms 23 a lot, where it says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. I feel like this is the green pastures where He is allowing me to rest from a job, and He maketh me to dwell by the still waters. He restoreth my soul. I mean, I feel like this is God's way of restoring me, because the job that I'm on is very physical and very demanding, mentally, emotionally, physically. And I had not been taking any time off, or in fact, I really couldn't afford to take any time off because of the bills, and I'm the only one paying them. So I feel like this is God's way of giving me a break, even though it comes through this injury and the headaches and all of the exams. It's still His way of giving me a break and still allowing me to still have the job on hand to go to. So I'm very grateful for this, and I know that God, He works in mysterious ways. You know, to me at the time, I thought, okay, it's the worst thing ever. Let me try to get back to work right away, not knowing the seriousness of it. I didn't realize how serious the head injury was. But I'm out of the scary part where I'm able to function more normally, but it's still the headaches and the medications and the exams and the checkups. And so, yeah. So, the Lord, He guides us on paths of righteousness for His name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we shall fear no evil, for Thou art with us. Thy rod and Thy staff are our comforters. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our head with oil. So I know that God is getting the glory out of this. He's getting the glory out of this. I still have a job to go to, and I will be returning soon. I think this was His way of giving me rest. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. You see, that says Genesis. God is speaking in so many ways now. That says Genesis. You all be blessed.